Hey, what's up everybody? So this is going to be a pretty exciting video. This is a long time in the making because I have been working on this for a couple of weeks. Now, if you like what you see here, stay tuned because there's going to be another lot, a little bit different, but there's going to be another lot similar to this coming soon. What we are going to be looking at here is all the silver that I just purchase, and this is super exciting. What's even more exciting is how much I paid for this, which is really amazing. We're going to take a look at all of this and see exactly what we have. What we have is junk silver, otherwise known as constitutional silver. Some people refer to it as junk silver. Some people refer to it as constitutional silver. I refer to this here as a great purchase. That's what I refer to this as. So we're going to take a look at it. So what I bought is this is from a private seller. It's a private collection. It's somebody who I know. So this did not come from a dealer. This did not come from a local coin shop. This came from a private seller who was selling off a collection. And like I said, there's going to be another one coming very, very soon. Similar to this, although it's going to be a little bit different. Some different types of junk silver, but it's going to be a junk silver, another junk silver collection, or I'm sorry, constitutional silver collection. Those terms are universal. Some people like to go the junk silver route. Some people like to call it the constitutional route. Whatever it is, it's awesome. This is what it is. So we are going to take a look at exactly what it is that I purchased. Now, how many people I know there's a lot of people who like the 40% Kennedys, and then there's some people who just cannot stand 40% silver, and everybody else likes the 90% stuff. Well, we have a mixture here of both. So what we have, and I kind of see all of this when I purchased this, it was all in half-dollar rolls and quarter rolls and dime rolls, and I purchased these tubes and put them all in tubes. And I wrote on most of them what they are. So we are going to flip these ones up just like this. Most of them say on there what they are, and some of them I did not write on them what they are just yet. But what do we have? So right here is mostly 40% Kennedys. Now, I am not a big fan of stacking 40% Kennedys, 40% halves, 40% silver, but I could not pass up the purchase price. So what did I buy these for? I bought these for, you ready for this? 2 times face value. So all these 40% Kennedy halves cost me $1 a piece. So what we have here is we have a roll of 1968, and I put these all into dates. I put them all into the same date. So what we have here is 1968, and then we have here a 1969, we have here a 67, we have here a roll of 66, and then this one here just says 40%. This one might be a mixture, mostly 67s. So 67s, another 67. There was a lot of 1967s. I tell you, there was hardly any 1965s. I have here almost a full roll of 1965s. But for those of you who did not know, 40% silver is 1965 to 1969 for the Kennedy half dollars. 1965, out of all those years, had a much lower mintage. They only produced, I believe it was right around 65 million. All the other years, 66, 67, 68, and 69, was all over 100 million. But 1965 was only 65 million. And 65 million for a circulating coin is not too bad. It's a pretty low mintage. What else do we have? 90% dime. So this row here is mainly 90% silver. This one here I separated out into BU. Most of these Kennedy halves right here, BU Kennedy halves. Brilliant, almost uncirculated. I mean, I'm sure these were circulated, but They are pretty much uncirculated Kennedys. So that's kind of how 1964 Kennedys. So that is how I separated those out. And then this tube right here, and there's not many in this one, but we're going to open this one up. Here is a couple Walking Liberty halves, 1941 and 1943. So we have those. And then this tube right here is the other Kennedys, but these ones I kind of separated because these ones have a lot of toning on them. They have a lot of color on them. They have some wear on them. So I put these into their own tube, and these are my less than perfect Kennedys. Let's put it that way. Less than perfect Kennedy, 1964 Kennedy half dollars. Listen to that sound. So we have that tube right there. All right, and these right here are war nickels. And for those of you who don't know what a war nickel is, war nickels was during World War II. And nickels are generally 75% nickel. Well, for World War II, they needed the nickel. So they took the nickel out of the nickels and they put 35% silver. And how you can tell a war nickel during World War II, above the Monticello, you have the mint mark. So this one here has a D mint mark. So that's how you know war nickels. Really cool. These here, not in the best of condition. They're pretty dirty. Most of the war nickels that you find are going to be pretty much heavily circulated and pretty dirty looking. All right, so there we have that. Then we have 90% dimes. This here, 90% dimes. I did not count them for this video, but you can kind of take a look at them in this tube, and if you want to count them, go ahead, take the time to count them. But there you have, there is over a roll, there's probably almost a roll and a half of 90% dimes. So really awesome. So we have that. All the 90% silver that you're looking at right here, you're going to ask yourself, what did he pay for that 90% silver? We already know the 40% silver that you see right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tubes at $1 a piece, okay? 10 tubes at $1 a piece. And then here we have the 90% halves. All right, 90% halves. Oh, I forgot. We also have one. There was only one in this collection, but there was one Franklin half. So there we go. We have that one. One Franklin half. So we have one Franklin half. These are all 90% Kennedy half dollars right there. And then this one here is a couple of Walking Liberty half dollars. So we have those. Here we have 2 tubes of 90% Washington quarters. This one here, mainly 1964. There's a couple 1961s, 1962s, but it's mainly 1964 Washington quarters. This roll of quarters, you can see this is a full roll of quarters. However, you can see how it is barely full. That's because these quarters are mainly 1940. So there is some slicks in here. There is some slicks. Let's see if we can find one. Here, right here, we have a 1944. So there is some slicks in here, I'm not going to lie. But these are all older quarters. But listen to that jingle. Listen to that sound. Listen to the sounds of silver. There you go. The sounds of silver. All right, so I'll put these back in that tube in just a minute after we get done with this video. And then we have the 90% dimes. The 90% dimes. And now all of this 90% silver, how much did I pay for this? The 90% silver, I paid 13 times face value. I know. I paid 13 times face value for this 90% silver, and I paid $1 a piece for the 40% Kennedy half dollars. But we're not done. Then I also have this one here. This is a pretty much uncirculated 1959 90% Washington quarter, and I did go through most of this. I went through most of this. I was looking for key dates, more rarity coins, and there's really not. It's mostly just for the silver content. And then there's a couple non-silver items. Got a couple uncirculated 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollars. Really awesome. And then that's not even it. That's not even it that was in this collection. So we have this, and like I said, we have some more non-silver items. What we have here, all of this that I purchased, all of this, all of these are all Lincoln wheat cents. Lincoln wheat cents. I love the Lincoln wheat cents. So that's what all of these are. All of these are Lincoln wheat cents. And then I also bought these Ike dollars. All these Ike dollars I paid just $1 a piece. None of these are silver, but there is some bicentennials in here. There's about 8 or 9 bicentennials. So I did buy all of that. And then also in this lot, I also have, I showed this in another video, not sure how many people watch this, but I also have all these silver certificates. These ones here are the silver certificates. These ones here are the silver certificates. And then we also have, these are United States banknotes. So I also purchased all of those in this lot. And then this one here, this large note, 1923 large note. Now all these stains are on the actual plastic. I am going to probably actually send this off for grading, take it to my local coin shop, I'm going to have them send this off for grading. This one here is just about perfect. I don't see really any wrinkles in it. It looks like it's pretty much uncirculated. A large 1923 silver certificate, large note, and this is the more common of, there's 3 versions, and it's based on who signed these silver certificates, but this is the more common of the 3 variations. But and these stains, like I said, this is on the plastic. This is almost flawless, this large silver certificate. Really awesome. Then here we can see, here is the reverse of this silver certificate. Really cool. And what it looks like on there, it looks like almost like pen marks, like some toddler took a pen and started coloring on it, but that's exactly what they look like. There we have that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know this was kind of a longer video, a much longer video than I normally do, but this is everything that I purchased. Let me know what you guys think, what you think about the price that I paid. Like I said, 90% silver, all of it across the board, same price for everything. 13 times face value. At then the 40% Kennedy halves, $1 a piece, so double its face value. And then here we have all of these quarters, and listen to that. Listen to that rattle again. So there we have it. That is everything that I purchased in this lot. And like, oh, I forgot. There is one more thing that I purchased in this lot. We also have, this one here came in this book. And then this one here was a book that they started to put the Roosevelt dimes in. The key dates are not in here, and the book is not filled up. But I also had this, and the same thing, 13 times face value. Then we also have this book, which has the Lincoln Wheaties. And this one here is pretty much all filled up. We even have a 1909, but the 1909 that's in here is not with a mint mark, so it's a Philadelphia, and it's not a variation, so it's not the more expensive 1909 with the S mint mark. And then most of the key dates in this one also is missing, but there we have that. And then we also have this book with some Buffalo nickels, and Jefferson nickels right there. So that is everything that was purchased in this lot. The total cost for the entire thing was just over, I believe it was $1,074, but that is what I have. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This was a pretty big purchase for me. First time I've ever bought a private collection, and there's going to be one more private collection that's going to be coming very, very soon. So stay tuned. Smash that thumbs up button. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.